Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. We are in, well, we don't really know. We just left our town and we're here. I think we're here for Jubilost's mission, but we'll see. We could be here for any number of reasons. Let's have a look around. Weird plants. We're definitely in the first world again, but why we're here? Oh, Guardian. It's her! Hello?
Where are you rushing off to, my hound? To face your own death?
Why are you here? Trying to kill me again?
Why am I here? Kill you? Not today. Believe it or not, but I came here without evil intentions. I've been watching you, my hound. You've escaped my trap. You've destroyed my beautiful everbloom flower. Such a strong will to live in such a fragile, mortal creature. Once, long ago, it hurt me to see flowers being torn apart by the wind. But today I watch you thrashing like a butterfly caught in a spider web, and I cannot turn my eyes away.
I think we immediately confront her with what we know. I visited the first world and learned something about you and about your curse.
How? Though there's no point in asking. My untamed homeworld has many miracles to offer. One can never know what they will reveal, or to whom. So, what do you think of the proud, bitter, fallen nymph now, my hound?
I don't know enough yet, but I want to. Tell me the truth.
Looks like I was wrong. You're not a butterfly caught in a spider web, but one of those who fly straight into the fire herself. Why are you so sure I would want to talk to you? To tell you the truth? Do not deceive yourself. My interest in you is mere curiosity.
How about tell me your real name?
Names can be weapons in capable hands. You've no need to know my name. No need.
I think from the letter we read, from Maestro Janusz, I think it's Nyrisia? Or Nyrissa? But anyway, nothing about that. So you were the one behind the bloom. What have I or my subjects ever done to you?
There was a time when I used to ask myself the same question. What had I and my 1,000 breaths ever done to them? Why had I to endure this? You're wrong to think that your problems began with you. The ever-blooming flower was created long before your barony was founded. I prepared my weapon long in advance, having no idea what I would turn it against. Everything has a price. Thousands of lives must be turned to dust for a single act of forgiveness.
If I'm the butterfly caught in a spider's web, then what are you, the spider?
I am the web itself. The moment you took your first step on the road of the stolen lands, you fell under my power.
Okay, the trouble in Varnhold. Do you have something to do with it?
I can answer, but will you believe me? I have nothing to do with it, but I know who is responsible. I won't tell you, though. Run now towards your death, hound. Run, hound, run! I want to see you stumble.
I will ask again, why are you here? Give me an honest answer. It seems pointless to have a conversation of hints and hidden meanings.
Why shouldn't the mistress visit her pet? Farewell, my hound. You have no idea what powers you've awakened, and now you voluntarily rush into their jaws. If you run your blade down their throats, I won't be disappointed. If you perish, I'll have forgotten you by dawn.
Oh. Well, I will see you later.
I'll go ahead.
Right. Where are we going now? So, I was kind of expecting to be teleported out after a conversation, but appears like we are still here. I guess this way must be our way out, maybe? Oh, maybe down here? Maybe down there? I assumed that there was a way along this way. It doesn't look like it. Oh no. There might be. No, it's just a way to kind of the edge. Okay, well maybe we'll try this way. That was the only person we could talk to. So maybe there is a way out if we just walk straight past. Back this way? Oh, no, we can leave the way we came in. Well, that would explain it. Yeah, let's head out. Well, that was definitely weird. I gotta say, very weird. I guess we'll have to choose our party when we leave as well. Oh, it's just a door. Interesting. That implies we're not leaving, although we are. Right, we're going back to our capital. That was interesting. That was interesting. So we got a little bit more about her, and she says that she's not the person who's caused the problems for us, or caused the problems for Varnhold. I could believe it, but who has, and what powers have we awakened? I don't know. Trying to think who we could have annoyed more. You know, because mostly it's been her that obviously we've annoyed, and who has annoyed us. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, let's head out this way. We're not taking Reg. That was a funny joke game. We're taking Valerie, Amiri, Lindsay, Tristian, and Jubilost, obviously. Jubilost, because he has the most amazing bombs in the world, and we have a quest for him. Like, the amount of extra bomb equipment we've got for Jubilost just makes him insane. He can throw bombs as if he's 2 levels higher, and that's his main damage. I think that gives him an extra 1d6 on every attack, I think it is. So yeah, he is, you know, he is fantastic right now. So we need to move ourselves along there. Now, we have multiple quests to do. We have so many quests now. We have the Varnhold Vanishings and the Lost Brother. So these are the same quest as far as I'm concerned, right? They're both head for Varnhold. Price of Curiosity. The debate awaits. We need to get to this place in quickly. Yes, agreed. What else do we have? Ancient Curse. 37 days. So in like 7 days we need to get there. So I need to be around for 7 days for that curse. And that's about it, actually, in terms of things we need to do. Yes. Upgrade another village into a town we're about to do. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Or we will do soonish. So that's the Bald Stones. Where are the debates being held? The debates are up here. Okay, so we want to head up to those debates first. So we'll probably head up, do the debates, and then head back down to the mountain. Which is, or the Bald Hilltop, which is over here somewhere. Pine Patch, Ancient Tomb. Where's Bald Hilltop? I'm sure it was around here. Ah, there it is. It's right next to us. Okay. Yeah, so head up here, then head back down to the Bald Hilltop. That works. What level are we? We're level 10. Yeah, I think it's unlikely we can hit level 11, given the XP we're going to get, but we'll see. I just remembered we got 3,000 XP in the last episode, so thought it was worth having a look, but no. That's alright. Probably going to have to rest before we go to these debates as well, but we'll see. Can I head up from here? No. Probably have to head... Oh, yeah, head along from here. That's alright. Oh, we didn't need to rest. Perfect. Enter. Let's see what we got going on. I definitely want to deal with that hilltop as soon as possible, though, because I don't want to have another situation like last time where we got negative stats from it. Because we could just have the barony disappear underneath our feet. Nerd Zottenroppel. A very pale gnome with dull, brittle hair is scribbling something busily on a small scroll, not looking up as you approach. Ah, there you are, at last. Go read the rules quickly. They're posted a little further along. The other team's already arrived a while ago. The host said we'll start as soon as you show up and read the rules. That was nice for him to wait for us. Of course, I'm famous enough for my admirers to follow my every move. But still, I'd like to know, how did you know we were coming? The gnome shrugs. The host said so. Well, are you going to keep wasting time? Read the rules and we'll start. Sir Alfrey? Who are you? And then we got Cobalt. Hello, Cobalt. Jump mice, my friends. Good to have friends. Sir Alfrey? I can't think of anything but tentacles. That's just weird. Hello. I'd rather fight demons with demons than talk with Fae. Okay. Well, let's read the rules then. At our post, I guess. Fixing his glasses, Jubilos looks at the paper describing the rules. Well, let's see. I'll read out loud so everyone can hear. Rules of the inconsequent debates, year to be added later. I see the authors didn't overstrain themselves. Now the rules. Item 1, obey the host in everything. Item 2, come in triplets. Item 3, no fighting, no killing each other, even temporarily. Even if you really want to. Even if you apologize later. Item 4, the most important one. The participant must assume the shape of a giant frog. Jubilos looks puzzled. A frog? What's that have to do with anything? Are those the right rules for the competition? What's an irresponsible wordmonger? What is this? Am I a frog? I'm going to examine the rules. Something is obviously wrong here. It's not difficult to see that the text of the last item of the rules is a little different from the others. It looks like someone just added it in, vaguely copying the style. The last rule has been added to the others. I would say someone inserted it on purpose and charmed the scroll somehow. That's sabotage! The huge frog can't keep his peace and croaks with indignation. Turning me into a giant ugly toad? How... would you please tell me, am I supposed to participate in a debate like this? I didn't carefully rehearse my image and the impressions I would make my listeners just to lose it all in a snap? And what if the spell can't be lifted? My admirers won't even recognize me. Don't be upset, you're not an ugly frog. In fact, you're a rather handsome one. No, I can't bear this. Are you saying the last rule was written in? Some other participant must have done it to hinder their rivals. Sorceros, we need to find the trickster and make them fix it. Don't worry, I'll question everyone here and identify the trickster. Don't worry about anything. I'll go run to the host and ask him a few questions for my book. It'll buy you some time. You should start looking for whoever is responsible for this.
I'll go ahead.
Alright, I think it's Nerd Zottenroppel, given he's next to 2 giant frogs. The pale gnome reads aloud enthusiastically. And the young wizard desperately thrashed about in his fetters, but it all in vain. The shoots of plants held him tightly. The nymph, cruel and beautiful, sneered at him, and immediately... Immediately what? And immediately anything, the left frog is mocking the right one. Does this book ever end? I thought the wizard would die in the last chapter, while he was running from the horde of unicorns through the field of giant fly traps. Oh, like you understand anything about literature, you stupid toad. The gnome looks at you. Ah, hello again, travelers. Seems I haven't introduced myself. I'm Nerd Zothenroppel, and these 2 idiots are my brothers, Var and Lur. You suffer from the bleaching, don't you? She is dying from the bleaching. Jubilos' voice is grim. It's alright, I've got a fair bit of fight left in me. The Zottenroppels don't go down easy. Nerd, smiles cunningly. My brothers and I lost our colour long ago, but death still hasn't taken us. Why are you calling those frogs your brothers? Ha ha ha, these fools read the rules and the rules are charmed. Nerd's colourless and dim eyes flare up with a mad and joyful fire. Anyone who reads them turns into a frog. So now I have 2 frog brothers. I guess I'll have to leave them where they are. When else will I have the chance to laugh so much? And why are they both frogs? Did they read them together? Yes, Nerd responds quickly. No, the frog on the right says happily. Shut up, Lure. Of course we did. We read them and we transformed. Now we're sitting and croaking. So what did the nymph immediately do to the wizard? Oh, it's too much to tell. She keeps him hostage for another 4 chapters. I like it when it's more like real life. In this author's last book, he escapes from the evil wizard in 5 minutes. Are you participating in the debates? Sure, although, really, we're just here to see the show. We figured it would be fun, and we were right. Never mind, I'll talk to you later. Okay. Hey, Kobold. Greetings. Are you participating in the debates too? The kobold brightens. Yes, participate. I participate. Amazing. We'll be competing against the inarticulate kin of the unforgettable Tartuk. The kobold looks at Jubilos of interest. Huge frog, you speak. Can me mount you? I feed you ants. I clean your skin. I am a rider. In a list of all job offers I've received, that will be honorably placed in the I'm ready to cry section. Why do you have those jerboas there? The kobold lowers his head. They say I need 3. No, I know 3. I know friends. Wanted to go very much. Caught this jump mice. Now we are 3. Participate. Okay. So what do you want to ask the host if you win? Dragon. How become dragon? Okay, well, it's like a spell that was cast over my friends when he read the rules. Did anything like that happen to you? I don't read. Gnome help me. Read for me. Aloud. But then scream. I scared. Alright, I'll go. See you. I'll see you later, Kobold. Hello, Alfrey. Greetings, I am Sir Alfrey, loyal follower of the Tentacles of Iomade, Knight, Noble, and Crusader for Mendev. Tentacles! Oh yes, my knightly motto used to be courteous even in death, but I'm afraid it must now be changed to severing the tentacles of evil. Excuse me, what? Iomade, known as the Inheritor, Light of the Sword, and Lady of Valor, is the goddess of righteous valor, justice, and honor. Having served as Aradin's herald, she inherited many of the last Azalante's followers upon his death, and continues to espouse the ideas of honor, righteousness, in the defense of good, and the battle against evil. Why is he talking about tentacles? In just a few phrases, he managed to pour more pomposity on us than I can manage in a week. Quite a talent. The Tentacles of Evil? Why is it you want to change the motto, sir? You see, upon my arrival, I immediately went to read the tentacles of the event. But Guile already had me in its tentacles. The rules were charmed, and everyone who reads them must say tentacles every so often. Which is happening to me just now. Tentacles! If I can't get rid of this affliction, at least tentacles, I can make it into my motto. Did you try to talk to the hosts about this? I did in the name of tentacles. But Fae think that cheating within the rules is tentacles and perfectly appropriate. As a true knight, I must overcome these tentacles resolutely. Do you have any idea who would have done this to the rules? It was done by one of the participants who allowed their tentacles to guide their heart. Including me, you and me, and my tentacles, 4 teams of 3 arrived. I swear by my tentacles, my service to the most honest Iomade would never allow such tentacles, nor would I suspect you and your outstanding companions, noble tentacles all. Look for the villain among the other 2 teams. Wait, yes, that's right. So it's obviously the last team we haven't spoken to yet, I would guess. Or maybe it's the host. It could be the hosts. That's my next theory. So you're a Mendevian Crusader. Truly spoken. I hope you have heard about our glorious tentacles. Our order fights demons fearlessly, preventing their tentacles from spreading across the world. Oh, fantastic. You don't often meet Aasimar in these lands. Aasimar are not so uncommon in our tentacles. Celestials are known to aid Mendevian Crusaders in our war against the demons. Sometimes this camaraderie sparks a tentacle, personal attraction. But just the presence of a holy celestial nearby can sometimes cause the birth of an Aasimar child. See? Easy as tentacles. Are you participating in the debates? I most certainly am. By my tentacles. I've come here to carry out the will of my tentacles and set a good example for my tentacles, and possibly find a new way to fight tentacles, that is, demons. If I win, the Fae might answer all my tentacles. Well, I think I have to go. Before you leave, let me ask you, in the name of tentacles, don't consider it idle curiosity. What need brought you to the tentacle debates? That would be me. I asked the Baroness's help in this in this endeavor because winning it will let us ask what made the tentacle what caused the gnomes to leave the first world. For me, these tentacles are something more than mere scientific curiosity. I'm amazed at how inquisitive the tentacles of your mind are, sir. I admit it's the first tentacles that I've ever talked to such a learned frog. Tentacles, forgive my ignorance, but it never crossed my mind, feeble tentacle, that there are educated ones among your race. For the love of Desna, I'm not a frog. Let it be known to you, sir, that you are speaking to Jubilas Northropple, well-known publicist and researcher. The shape, but the consequence of a silly Frank. I'm a gnome, and that is why I'm participating in the debates, to learn how my race received the affliction called the Tentacles and find a way to fight it. In that case, I wish our worthy rivals good tentacles, in the name of truth, justice, and tentacles.
The path is
Right, see you later. Hey, Temple Guard. Nope. Hey, Temple Guard. Okay, so that wasn't the other team? Wait, so there's him. Wait, so who did the spell? Yeah, the little kobold said one of you helped him read the rules. Yes, that's true, but he wasn't trying to read the frog rules. They're different on each pole. Each one turns you into a frog, another one makes you say tentacles, and the third one makes you scream like crazy. Hilarious, right? Not remotely. You are confused, my friends. If one of you reads the rules for the kobold, why isn't one of you screaming? How is it that both your brothers were turned into frogs? And if Nerd already saw what happened and knew the rules were charmed, then why did she tell us to read them? Do you suspect us of something? Why would we charm the rules and read them ourselves? Or make you read them and put a spell on you? Nerd adjusts her ridiculous helm and strikes a rakish pose. Because you're gnomes! Only a gnome could think of playing a joke on everyone around and then joyfully get caught in their own prank. You're far-sighted and loud-voiced. I like you. Okay. Well, answer clearly. Did you charm the rules? Why are you picking on us? Our sister is the one who did it. Enough snitching, Laura. You're just jealous that it was Nerd who came up with the idea. Why did you do it? You're so boring. We wanted to, just so we did. Just think of how funny it will be. Debates where all the participants are screaming or talking about tentacles or just croaking. Nerd roars with laughter. But we're honest players, so we charmed ourselves too. We wouldn't want an unfair advantage. Well, stop this immediately and release Jubilos from the spell. We're the stupid frogs. We understand nothing. Nerd pretends not to hear anything. Saraceros, I know this is unexpected, but let's just leave it be. I'm ready to participate in the debates, even like this, croaking all the way. We could intimidate. I think we will. You know, you think I won't use force despite the rules about non-aggression? Lift the spell or else. So you want to fight us or chase us? Great, let's go. Be even more fun. Nerd laughs and the frogs joyfully croak along. Ah, there you are. Glad I found you. I've stalled for as long as I could, but now it's time to begin. Let's go, quickly. The host. The hooded creature looks mundane, but after looking out for a time, one might notice the figure's contours tremble and flow as if in a haze. Welcome to the inconsequent debates. You can call us the host. We are the reason for all that happens here today. You've read the rules, have you not? Not that there is anything useful in them. We only made up the real rules the day after tomorrow, then forgot them and had to make some new ones. So it's simple. You want, as your reward, for us to answer a question. So the competition will involve answering questions. We ask, and one in each triplet answers. And always the same one. The others can only prompt. Let's see, will it be you, little kobold, you, Sir Alfred, you, Nerd, and, you, Saraceros. Remember one thing, here at the inconsequent debates, there are no right or wrong answers. Every answer has weight, and each one will be weighed. Don't choose the lightest one. Your rival might find a heavier argument. And most importantly, light answers are no fun for us. Why are you referring to yourself in plural, host? You hear laughter emerging from under the hood. You know very well, you've met us, Saraceros, but it was us at a different time. For now, be satisfied we do not disclose ourselves. Tell us, why do you, creatures from the First World, need to organize this at all? Win the competition and ask. Those are the rules of the game, right? Hell no, we're not wasting our precious question to discover the motives of Fae and their lords. I don't have the imagination to think how absurd and silly their answers might be. Well, let's begin. Begins. The kobold jumps from joy. We're ready, the knight nods resolutely, despite the tentacles. All right, let's see how tough they have it in the first world. Some of you look so serious. Thus we'll begin with a question about weighty matters. What can move a mountain? Any ideas, Jubilost Lindsay? Oh, I shouldn't have skipped my philosophy lessons at the academy. Such problems baffle me. It's not because I can't think of an answer, but because I can think of 1,000 of them at once and I don't know where I can hide from them. Let's see. We're dealing with Fae in the first world, and they told us clearly that trivial answers won't cut it. It's a good answer in its own will. In the first world, mountains will often change positions, and I think that at least one that does it of its own free will. That's Ulas, one of the Tain, the walking mountain. Okay. Its own will? We heard you. What will the others say? What can move a mountain? Little kobold frowns desperately. Maybe dragon? Dragon can move mountain. Faith and divine intervention. Do you hear, my faithful tentacles? Faith nourishes us. With devout faith in our tentacles and a righteous cause, everything is within our tentacles. A teleportation spell. Ha 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 ha. I could probably manage moving a hill or two. In fact, that gives me an idea. We have heard you. Now you hear us. Of course, gods and magic can move mountains, but that answer is good for any question. How can one jump over the house? Magic. How to paint a fence yellow using blue paint? Divine intervention. Such light answers are the weakest. A good answer is its own will. Will and desire lie at the base of all our motions, action, and decision. If a mountain has a will, it will surely find a way to move. That was an interesting round. Let the next question be heard. What weakens when owned by many and dies if owned by none? Jubilost? I think it's a secret's the answer, but Jubilost? What? I'm sorry, I got distracted. These mosquitoes are so delicious. The frog stops for a moment, then starts to curse. Demons, take these mosquitoes. I'll go mad in shape. So the answer, I think, is glory. It can't belong to many, otherwise the value of each is diminished. No, it's a secret, right? Weakens when owned by many and dies if owned by none. A secret, right? Yeah. So if owned by many, it's weakened. If owned by none, there's no, like, it's disappeared. He thinks it's glory? Is it owned by many, it weakens? I don't think so. If owned by none, dies if owned by none? Again, no. I think it's a secret. I'm going with my answer, a secret. Little kobold looks away if he's about to cry. I don't know this. Maybe it's dragon? In the knight's heart, I swear by my tentacles. It's the knight's heart, I swear by my tentacles. It can belong to himself or to his righteous cause, or to his greatest tentacles. It can't belong to everyone. Fire, look how I can roll my eyes. Fools, concentrate on the competition. This won't do. We won't accept the answer from the Zotenthropple triplet this round, but you are a spectacular eye roller. Now for the other answers. Heart is not the best answer. Even among knights, there are many whose hearts belong to a beautiful woman and a beloved mother, plus their friends, their commander, the righteous cause, and a delicious lunch. Especially a delicious lunch. And it doesn't seem that those hearts belong to many grow any weaker. A secret is a good answer. The more souls know it, the less mysterious it is. But without a single bearer, it will die. Your triplet wins this round, Baroness. Here a third question. Each of us is born at the same time with a monster. Each day we live, it grows. It can torment, bring us joy, or kill without a single wound. What is it? What do you say, Jubilost? Considering that question is asked by a representative of the Fae, the answer could be anything from singing to the love of pastries. Let's think logically. The last part of the riddle can easily be ignored because just about anything in the world can aid or ruin you depending on the circumstances. What's important is that the riddle clearly points to some quality or property of a living creature, something that is born with us. Another point, it grows. I would say knowledge. Each new day brings something new, so our knowledge of ourselves and the world keeps growing. For some, though, this process is ridiculously slow. I think it's past, right? Yeah. I mean, because we got the wisdom check, it's pass. Yeah. We have heard you. What will the others say? What is the monster? Little kobold grabs his head, stressed. Maybe it's dragon? It's curiosity. It is born with us, it grows day by day, it saved us from the bleaching, and if only you knew how many it's killed. I don't know if this answer will do, but the greatest tentacles is the one that lives inside us. We grow a tentacles beast in our soul. We feed it with wrath, neglect, and tentacles. Eventually it could break free and kill us, but tentacles must admit, the same beast gives strength to villains and tentacles. The poison we feed our monsters only nourishes them. Interesting answers, except for the dragon. The dragon doesn't count, alas. Curiosity is also insufficient. The monster we describe must be by its own nature grow. Many see their curiosity dim over the years. The answer about the inner beast is not bad, but another one surpasses it greatly. The past is a monster we are inseparable with in life, and often in death as well. Each lived moment makes it grow. It can contain everything, our aspirations, our ambitions, our knowledge, our success, and our failure. It can be the rock that weighs us down or the wings on which we soar, but forgive us this example of bad poetry. We declare you, Baroness Sorceros, and your triplet, winners of this round. One final trial will sum up the results. I grow tired of questions. Do you know the game Knight, Dragon, Snag? The knight defeats the dragon burns the snag. But if the knight walks into the woods, he will stumble on the snag and die. That's why the snag defeats the knight. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Got it. Children's games. Great. These are the inconsequent debates. Why not play a game? So you break up into pairs and yell out your chosen word at the signal. The one who shouts knight defeats the one who shouts dragon. The one who shouts dragon defeats the one who shouts snag. Snag defeats knight. We'll play Sir Alfrey against the kobold, and Nerd Zothenthrople against the Baroness. The winners will then play each other. Is the final pair ready? Yell on 3. 1, 2, 3. Knight. Dragon. This was all too predictable, but charming in a way. The host is obviously enjoying the game. It's a good thing we didn't look ahead. It's much more fun to see it unfold like this. Sir Alfrey wins. Now time for the second pair. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. So, let me just work out if we got the answer. So, Knight, Dragon, Snag. Knight defeats Dragon. Dragon burns the snag, but if the Knight walks into the woods, he'll stumble on the snag and die. Dragon? Dragon! Nerd shouts, performing a spot-on impersonation of the kobold, then falls over laughing. Looks like her own amusement is more important to her than the competition. A tie. Let's go again. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Dragon! Snag! Oh, damn it. Nerd waves her hands. I meant to cheat, but I didn't have time to think of how. Dragon won! Won! Little kobold is happy for you, and your dragon, as if it was his own victory. So the Baroness wins. Now the winner against the winner. The Baroness stands against the knight. 1, 2, 3. Dragon! Sir Alfrey takes a deep breath with his mighty chest. Then the curse takes over. Tentacles! Realizing how their spells work, Nerd and her brother start roaring with laughter, sometimes sniffling with delight. The host makes a helpless gesture. We cannot but pronounce the Baroness the winner of this round. Now it's time. Time to announce the winner of the debates. After 4 tests, the triplet of the Baroness and Sir Jubilost wins. It was most amusing. Children, most amusing. You should know that this is rare praise from us. Congratulations! Sirs and ladies, I swear by my tentacles it was a worthy struggle. Your triplet performed better than we could have imagined. For that reason, you may not ask us 1, and not 2, but 3 questions. They must be asked by the Baroness, the voice of your triplet. Sorceros, do you remember the fate of the note? Jubilost suddenly stops talking. He opens and closes his mouth, but makes not a sound. Have a silent spell, mate. Ha ha ha, I love it. Now what's he gonna do? Come, brothers, let's run. Now everything is in your hands, Sorceros. Think well upon your questions. We will answer honestly, but I don't know is also an honest answer. Ask about what a host from the first world might know. Okay. Well, I want to know why the gnomes left the first world. There is a question. We knew it'd be asked, but a simple answer, a light answer, has no value, right? We hope our debates convinced you of this. This is why we present to you another answer, a good one, a valuable one. Numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5th and 10. It'll be easy to find if you read who opened the door for the ancient dead man and his black feathered messenger. The second is a dozen times in a dozen, and is thrice the number of those who lost their faces. Don't try to guess it now, it's not yet time. Wait until he who is born twice will be twice defeated. Put two numbers together. When the moon leaves her path, near the waters of Candlemere, find the one who will open the secret. Okay, let's see if we got any things in this before we start. Numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5th and 10. Who opened the road for the ancient dead man and his black feathered messenger. I don't know if we've seen the ancient dead man and his black feathered messenger. No, I don't think we have. So I think that's probably Varnhold. Yeah, I think that's the one we're about to do. The second is a dozen times in a dozen, and thrice the number who lost their faces. Don't try to guess it now, it's not time. Wait until he who is born twice will be twice defeated. Tartusio? Put the two numbers together. When the moon leaves her path, near the waters of Candlemere, find the one who will open the secret. I have no clue. He who is born twice is twice defeated. That's gotta be Tartusio, right? Thrice is the number of those who lost their faces. I have no idea. We haven't heard anyone lost their faces yet. I have absolutely no idea. Dozen times in a dozen is thrice the number of those who lost their faces. 5th and 10 will be easy for you to read. Who opened the door for the ancient dead man? Open the road for the ancient dead man and his black feathered messenger. I don't know. Okay, continue. A heap of senseless mumble instead of a... First walk the road, then you may accuse us of being senseless, but in the end, you won't. Okay, so we got to follow the road of the ancient dead man. I have absolutely no idea. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Alt Tab. I'm gonna grab myself. Actually, I can't. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? You know what? I've got a video. Why am I was like, oh, I can go print the screen, save it somewhere. No, I just say it won't delete the video. That makes sense, right? What do I want to know next? Tell me about the afflict. Do I want to know about the bloom? I already kind of know. I don't want to know number 3. I don't want to know number 4. I think number 5 might make them laugh, which is good. I think I want to know 2 and 5. I think I'm going to ask 5 first. Any suggestions for a good pet name? The host laughs. You children can be so funny. A pet name, you say? Take whatever obvious word is on your mind and add less. That usually gives decent names like Sunless or Fearless. Of course, you could end up with something like Hoofless or Tuskless, but those are classics after all. Okay. I should ask about the bloom. I want to know about this affliction, the bloom that fell on my barony. Oh, that's an easy one, or is it? Once a very powerful creature from the first world unwisely provoked the rage of those who are 100-fold mightier. She was cursed, sent here to Galarian, to the Stonelands. Without going into too much detail, her curse afflicts the locals as well. Put simply, your troubles will not cease until you've dealt with this uninvited guest. Anyway, we have discussed this further in your tomorrow, my yesterday. That was your final question. We have an answer, and yet we don't. What an adventure, Soroceros. We'll have to discuss this further on our return to the capital. Farewell, Soroceros. Ah, we almost forgot. The host turns to the kobold. You little creature. You didn't win, but you managed to make us laugh. Do you want to come with us? No promises you'll turn into a dragon, but still. The kobold jumps for joy and then carefully asks, pointing at his jerboas. Take my friends? Yes? Alright, fine. The hooded creature laughs. Listen all, the inconsequent debates are now closed. We spare all of you the effects of the Zotentroppel tricks and bid you farewell. And with that, the debates are over. Can we speak to Lindsay? At the debates, the fate of the mysteries, and most importantly, we don't have to fight anyone. I like this adventure. I agree, Lindsay. The Fae are no match for my ingenuity. Ah, that's Jubilost. Right, well, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.